Awesomeness! Hey everyone! Okay, today I'd like to talk about rapid cycling. It's something that some bipolars have. I actually have both, so I can rapid cycle and slow cycle. This kind of is like the difference between when we are depressed and when we are manic, yes? So it is my goal to medicate away the rapid cycle portion of my bipolar. I try to put less medication towards the long cycle because I feel like life in general has its cycle. And so I sometimes embrace the depressions and I sometimes will embrace a little bit of mania. I definitely, if you're not going through pain, life isn't really growing. Someone told me that and I follow that. But the pain that's too much for me to handle is the rapid cycle. And that's kind of what's hit me right now. And it's been a pretty long time since I've had to deal with this particular symptom of bipolar. And I think it's really cool that it's happening now. So I can talk about it. On Sunday, so Friday, I'm fighting a depression, yeah? And I use what I call false methods to pull myself out of a depression. So I throw myself out into a public situation where I know I'm gonna feel a bit uncomfortable, but it's kind of like break the seal. If you haven't tried something once, you gotta try it. Well, sometimes my brain just keeps saying, no, don't do that. It's gonna be difficult. You can't do that. You can't do that. And that's what my brain was saying about just hanging out in public. So I went out. And it was awkward. But I had plans on that Saturday to do something, and that went really well. So by the time Sunday rolled around, I'm actually feeling very manic. Now this is not good because my life can't juggle going from depressed to mania and then right back to depressed. Because Monday morning, oh my gosh, I couldn't do anything. It's almost like I had used all of my energy just to accomplish a weekend. And that's the reality of bipolar, yeah? There are other consequences to short cycles. So the thing about this is money is also a huge portion of what I have to deal with as a bipolar American, a bipolar person. Ha, ha, ha. Because I actually don't believe in borders. But yeah, so I spent too much money. And this happens like, there's not a bipolar person I know who can manage their finances great. So I no longer feel bad that I'm not perfect at it because like I'm better than others and that's all that matters. I'll be at the best at some things. And the reason why it affects my budget in particular is when I get depressed, I tend to try to spend more money to pull myself out of depression, and I also don't, I know I'm not a very fun person to be around, so I tip better and I try to like, kind of grease the wheels to happiness. I find servers just smile better and more if I tip them better. And sometimes that's all that I need to be happy is a smile. And a smile returned given. I love these things, yeah? And that actually does work. It helps me get out of depression when I get smiles. Okay. So closing. Sorry, this crazy little ramble. I'm kind of getting back into those roots though, so look for more of these. I haven't had therapy, so that's also probably why I look a little frazzled and am acting a bit frazzled, yeah? That's another consequence of just being me. I actually do think talk therapy works really great with bipolar, with my particular version of it, because I also have to navigate PTSD and DID, and that's just like, whew, way too much for one person, no matter how educated and no matter how much I know myself. That's too much for me to handle. But with therapy, weekly therapy, I get assistance from a professional. I'm not afraid or ashamed to say that. I need assistance from a professional to accomplish this awesomeness. I mean, don't we all? Okay. Have a wonderful, fabulous day. I have no idea when I'm going to post this or if I'm going to post this. Oh, but I'm trying to do something new. Continue to be awesome. I want to like end everything with that. Because that's like my new, continue to be awesome.